Elephants are some of the most intelligent and emotional animals on Earth. They never leave one of their own behind. And one day in India, that loyalty was tested when a baby elephant slipped into a muddy pit and began to drown. A herd was crossing the Arulantani River in southern India. Among them was a newborn calf, just a fraction of the size of its towering mother. While the adults crossed safely, the little one lost its footing. It slid into a hole filled with mud and water. The baby tried to climb out, but the walls were too slippery. With every attempt, it sank deeper. The calf cried out, and the herd panicked. They circled the pit, trumpeting loudly, desperate to help, but their sheer size made it impossible to pull the little one out. Hours passed. The baby grew weaker, its cries turning faint. The herd refused to leave. Elephants never abandon family. The elephants' cries echoed through the forest, so loud that nearby villagers heard them. At first, people weren't sure what the noise was, but when it didn't stop, they followed the sound. When the villagers reached the river, they were stunned. A massive herd stood in a tight circle, trumpeting in distress. And then they saw why. A calf, stuck in the mud, close to drowning. The people knew they had to act fast. They ran back to town and called wildlife officers for help. By evening, forest officers and conservationists arrived. But pulling out a 400-pound baby elephant wasn't something a few people could do by hand. They realized they needed heavy equipment. Through the night, the herd stayed by the pit. They didn't attack the rescuers. Instead, it was as if they understood these humans were trying to save their baby. The mother stood close, watching every move. By morning, an excavator arrived. Rescuers carefully began digging, widening the pit and shaping a ramp. Every move had to be exact. One wrong swing of the machine could injure the calf. The baby lay nearly motionless, caked in mud, exhausted from the 24-hour ordeal, but it was still breathing and still fighting. At one point, the excavator broke down. The forest fell silent, except for the heart-wrenching cries of the herd. Some villagers started digging with shovels, and even their hands, refusing to give up. Finally, the machine roared back to life. The rescuers dug a trench leading out of the pit. With ropes, shovels, and one final push, they guided the calf toward the ramp. And then, it happened. After nearly 2 days trapped, the baby elephant scrambled up and out of the mud. In an instant, the calf ran straight to its mother. The herd erupted in a thunderous cry. But this time, it wasn't grief, it was joy. Trumpets filled the forest as the elephants surrounded their little one, touching it with trunks, welcoming it back into the family. And then something remarkable happened. Before leaving, several elephants turned toward the humans. They raised their trunks and trumpeted, almost like a salute, a thank you. Villagers who witnessed it swore they had never seen anything so moving in their lives. That day, people were reminded of two things: the power of community and the depth of animal love. The villagers and rescuers worked side by side, refusing to give up, and the elephants showed the world that their bonds are as strong as any family's. Elephants may be endangered, but they are living proof that compassion and loyalty know no limits. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible true stories of animals and the people who stand by them.